Hey everyone, this is Vanya Ali, a third year student of law from Aligarh Muslim University, residing in Calcutta, West Bengal. So today I am here to speak on the topic that is postmortem of politics. But before speaking on the topic, I would like to thank LUFS, the India Speakers Forum, for actually providing us an opportunity in this pandemic-like situation and bringing a kind of change in our lives. So switching on to the topic, I would like to quote the 34th US President D. Eisenhower, who said that politics is like a part-time profession of every individual that teaches what is right and what is good for the citizen and as well as for the national heritage. And when we talk about the very term postmortem, the connotation is that it brings an insight to the reason of the death of something. So here we are concerned to know the reason for the death of politics in India, and for that we need to know the concept of politics. So basically, politics has a Greek origin and it means the usual way of living of a person. And how does this usual way happens? It happens with an agreement where they live peacefully. But what is written in paper and what is executed is totally farce, because it is totally different in ground realities. And as we know that India is a very diverse country, and in numbers as well as in cultures, so it becomes very difficult to have a consensual in all the matters. And since it's a country where the majority are not aware with the concept of politics, so what they see from television or national media or from any media or from any kind of mode of media, they actually grab that. So for that we need to actually exhibit the true meaning of politics to bring a knowledge in front of them. So basically the death for the reason of politics in India are as follows. Number one, as we believe that politics should bring a change, it should bring a leadership, it should bring change rather than holding on to position. It actually demands a perpetual way of bringing popular rhetoric, a way of winning the minds of the people and their hearts, and at the same time having a strong zeal and strong trait of decision making. And thirdly, as we know that there is a leading party and then there is an opposition party in India, and we know both the parties are either under the grab of playing their games under the grab of cultural politics or playing the game under the grabs of regional politics. So all this happened in India, and as we know that in contemporary India, the correspondence of these parties are actually on the basis of culture or at the regional level, we know it's on the basis of heterogeneism. So for that we also need to know that India is a country where most of the people are still under the garb of the old guard notion of politics, having no connection with the people. So it becomes very necessary to connect with the people. And as Aristotle said, that politics is like the game of power. You give power to the people and you see how they acquire it and how they actually confers onto the people. So it's all what you give to the people and how you understand them. And at the same time we also know that politics is how we as an individual try to solve the controversies, try to solve the matters as a political leader or as a politician, rather than having a greed of power or lust or zeal. And at the same time it is very necessary that the parties now move with the new wave of politics and actually do with the very ground level for the people and for the nation at large. And in the end I would just like to quote that we believe we are not interested in politics, but surely politics is interested in us and we cannot escape that. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much.